Okay, I am doing a system restart as the online instructions say, so we'll wait for that to finish here. This didn't used to be a problem, but some update maybe a year or so ago, this happens on all my Roku TVs. In the live TV guide, all of the antenna channels are gone. Have to scan for channels again and try it again. All right, so I'm going to go to settings and I will go down to TV inputs. I've done this so many times I could do it in my sleep. Go to live TV, scan for channels, and it always says I've already done this, but I have to do it again. So I'll hit scan again. I just want the antenna. I don't have cable, so I just want to have antenna. So it's gonna find somewhere between 13 and 16 channels with my antenna. So we'll wait on this. Found 8 so far. Now it's up to 13. It'll sit here for a little while. Like I said, I have to do this every single time I watch TV. So it's gonna sit here and that little thing's gonna spin for a little while. I don't know what Roku has done that has caused this problem, but as I said, I have corporate rentals and I have probably 20 some Roku TVs in my properties, and it happens on every single one of them. I'm having to replace them with Fire TVs because this is too inconvenient. My guests call me all the time and they say they can't get the local channels, and I provide a little sign at all my properties, that show them where they are, the numbers of all the local channels, but they can't get them on the Roku TVs. So I have to drive over and rescan them for the guest, which is extremely time consuming and inconvenient. So it's found 16 channels so far. It'll sit here and do this for a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go in. It says 16 channels found. I'm going to watch live TV. Okay, so now this is a local channel that's showing up here. Okay, and so I can see, I can go through the local channels there. So there they are. Okay, now if I go to home, one of the things I even try is that I go into settings, TV inputs, live TV, under manage channels, and I have hide streaming channels checked. Okay, so if I go back home and then let's say we want to watch some live TV, click on live TV comes up and there are the local channels. Everything's fine with that right now. But now watch what happens. I've even added these as favorites. So if I go to some other app or something like that and launch something else, like for instance this app here. Okay. Or I have guests that want to watch some other streaming channels. I have to tell them that I have to walk them through this over the phone, going into manage channels and turning back on the streaming live channels. Okay, so we're in here to this particular app. I'm going to go back to the main menu now, hitting the home button. Moving very slowly. I just did a system restart. It shouldn't really be reacting this slowly. So I'm going to go in and we'll go to TV inputs, live TV, manage channels, and I'm going to unhide those channels. Okay, back home, and we'll go to live TV, look at the guide. So here's the guide, and all the antenna channels are gone again. I've walked through this every single thing here, and all the live channels are gone. I previously saved them to favorites, but if I go to favorites, there's no favorites anymore. So they've just disappeared. So these are all streaming channels. So I'm going to go back, and if I try to scan for them again, I'll show you. Scan for channels, start finding channels. It says you've already scanned for channels, and I previously scanned for them, but yet they don't show up. So let's go back. I'm going to now go back into settings. Whoop. Oh, I'm on the wrong one here. So we'll go to settings, TV inputs, go to live TV, and now I will hide the streaming channels there. I go back out, go home, and we'll go to live TV, and I've hidden the streaming channels. When live TV comes in, again, all the local channels are gone. These are all streaming channels. Even though I have hide streaming channels, none of these are local channels in here. And all the antenna channels are gone. This is extremely frustrating and time consuming. So Roku needs to fix this problem because it's not working. It's across the board.